And our final race of the regular season is just about ready to kick off before we kick off the 9-week stretch of the NAPRA postseason. Been a fun season so far through the regular season. Cannot wait to see what the playoffs have in store. But first, we got to finish it out here at Scorcher. Pace car pulls off, leaving the field in the hands of the 51 who gets turned. Making our way to the Ohio Edison restart zone, and now we're green at Scorcher. '64 of Michigan going to lead into turn 1. Fairly clean restart so far. Everybody trying to find their spot. Is now Flicker nearly getting turned across the nose of Mace and Dragon. Able to get straightened back out. Now side by side for the lead coming down the back straightaway. The 47 of Forza looking to the outside. Zach looking to the middle and gets into the 64. Around goes Michigan. Comes back up the racetrack. The 18 of Supreme is also sliding. Collects his teammate Ford. And that'll be the first yellow of the night. For the race back, Forza will take it. So under caution already on lap 1. And pit road will be open this time. So we'll see if we have any takers this early. It'll be a bit of a surprise. I doubt we can make it all the way to the stage. And even with pitting here. But drivers obviously know more than I do. So we will see what the calls on the pit boxes are. Coming around to the pit entry this time. Let's see. Forza will be the first to decide. And he will stay out. Lucas, Flicker, Mace, Supreme, Ford, and Hernan all coming down. No speeding on entry so far. Flicker makes it to his box. Mace makes it to his. Ford the same. Looks like everybody's in their boxes. And nobody speeds on exit either. Who is Michigan? Why did you just respawn? Well, now you gotta go to the back. Alright, everybody was good that first time. Good, pit road open one more time. Oh, lagged. Alright. Second lap of pit road being open. Forza gonna come down. A few people follow him. David, Sierra, Dragon, and Supreme all coming back down. Jesus, I keep freezing. There we go. Supreme speeding.
You got a pace car driver?
Nope.
Okay, hold on, I'll be there.
Everybody's in their box. my god, Dragon just fucking flipped. Alright, pit road is closed. And we are coming around to the 1 to green. Yeah, on purpose. Yeah, sure. All right, coming to the green this time, and the shoe's going on the backstretch. We'll see how drivers divvy themselves up for this restart. Pretty clean restart, if I'm being honest. Both lanes got rolling well and held their lines decently into turn 1. Turn 3 is really where all hell broke loose, but could have been worse, I will say. So, see how this restart goes. Ballin gonna be the first to the choose cone, followed up by David. Zach and Flicker in tow, and Lucas rounding out the top 5 for this upcoming restart. So here we come to the cone.
When you pull off, just pull off on the into pits. I'll take the car from there.
Ballin gonna go to the high side from the control car spot. Interesting choice. David will stay on the bottom. Flicker and Zach, row 2. Lucas Hernan, row 3. Ford and Sierra, row 4. Mace, Forza, row 5. Michigan and Dragon, row 6. And Supreme, all the way on row 7, all by himself. Jesus, Ballin. Ballin, you good? Alrighty. Coming to the Ohio Edison restart zone once again.
Hop out here, I got it.
Ball in the control car on the outside. Keeping him at speed into the Ohio Edison restart zone, and we're back green as Scorcher. Good restart for both lanes. Outside line got a better jump though. And Hernan immediately sweeping to the bottom to looking to go by that 51 there for the lead. Or sorry, the 5 for the lead. Looking like we got 2 lanes trying to form up here. Outside line trying to get something working. Meanwhile, the bottom lane, usually preferred at these super speedways, but Scorcher has brought out the balls in these drivers to run the high side. Three wide going into turn 3. That's what caused our last caution. Able to keep it together though. 3 wide for the lead coming off of turn 4 here. Sierra in between his teammate Hernan and the 5 of Ballin, who's going to get a good run off the corner and almost clear back for the lead. But here comes the bottom lane, very organized right on that yellow line. Get a good push. And now there's contact made in the middle of the pack, near wreck right there. The 50 of Sierra right in the middle of it. And now Dragon's going around, going into turn 1. And we will stay green. 1 car incident. See if we can get another look at what happened right there. Coming off of turn 4, down the front stretch, a little bit of contact. 50 getting pushed by the 18 right in the middle. Oh my God! David just went for a ride, but honestly, we're gonna stay green. 1 car. We still got a pack. Anyway, back to the replay. Just looked like a little push went wrong right there between Sierra and Supreme. Came down into the bottom line, and then people trying to get back above the yellow line after evading is what sent Dragon around. Still though, got 2 very solid lines here in this lead pack. Ballin leading the bottom. Now looking like, yeah, Ballin's gonna back out, drop to the back of this pack. Getting too hectic for him is now the 50 again. Sideways, Sierra struggling to keep that car in 1 lane, it looks like. Supreme now abandoned in the middle. The 64 of Michigan in the same boat. Now Supreme going to drop back and get to the high side, but behind Lucas and in front of his teammate Flicker. Forza leading the high side, Mace leading the bottom. A little bit of contact coming off of turn 4, trying to side draft each other. Oh! 42 nearly gets hooked right there by the 27 of Lucas. Now they're 4 wide going into turn 1. Nearly 5 wide. Supreme trying to put that car where there's no room. Somehow no big wrecks. Able to keep it together. Will stay green. Still got 3 lines coming here at Scorcher. Mace now leading in the high side. 51 of Hernan going to get turned across the field. Getting jackknifed with Forza. They're going to lose some momentum and some spots as well. Let's focus on this 24 Ford here. He is in a very tricky point situation right here. The only car below the cut line that still has a chance to make the playoffs. Let's take a look at the points coming into tonight of Scorcher. And you'll see the situation that Ford finds himself in. Oh, now he some contact with the 42 there coming off the front straightaway. But you see Ford, P11 in points, just below that cut line. And about, what is that? I can't see. 27 points back from the 27 of Lucas, first car inside the playoffs. So Ford is going to need to dominate this race, sweep the stages, win the race if he wants to point his way into the playoff, because a win does not get you in. So he's going to need to have a lights out performance tonight at Scorcher. And he's got 2 of his teammates in the field that can help him. So we'll see what the 24 can do. But as we also look at some of the other drivers that have not locked into the playoffs, the 1 of Hobbs got his teammate David substituting for him. Just needs to have a quiet day. No big incidents. Get some points and then he will be in the playoffs. The 21 of Pengo is not present. So Jeff potentially, I think he's safe. He should be safe on points, but could get a little close if Ford has the type of day that he needs to. Lots of contact on the front stretch, but they keep it together. We'll stay green. And Mason Red currently in the race right here. Mace driving his own car. Red got a substitute driver, his teammate Hernan, driving that 51 tonight. So half points coming for him as well as the 1 car. So definitely something to watch for. Definitely 3 cars to keep your eye on. 4 cars, excuse me, to keep your eye on all night. That 1, really, the 42, the 51, the 27, and the 24. Those are your 4 cars you're going to want to keep an eye on for the playoffs battle here tonight at Scorcher. Pit speed is 75. It's always 75. It's always been 75. Starting to
drive through.
Single file train on the high side of the racetrack. Getting a little disorganized. Mace now shoved out to the bottom. Lucas also side by side with Forza now. Mace gonna get back in line. Lucas gonna have to wait for another opportunity, it looks like. But now Flicker leading the way here. Scorcher, his teammate Ford must have gotten into some trouble. He is way disconnected from the pack. Just within draft range, it looks like. Five of Ballin going to receive a drive-through penalty for some infraction on his pit stop. Unfortunate for him. Has not really been active this season, so one of the first times we're seeing Ballin on track, and I would assume just some unfamiliarities with the race car led to that penalty. You see a few more cars coming off the racetrack, or coming off a pit road, getting ready to rejoin the racetrack. 31 of Zach, and the 1 of David. Just ahead of this lead pack. Flicker got shoved out, or might have gotten a bad push, or chose to go to the bottom, but now Lucas leading the high side, Flicker leading the bottom. And he gets clear, he's going to move right back up. Looks like he's liking that high side for him. Going to leave the 51 of Hernan there on the bottom, but he'll also find a spot on the high side. Coming down to 7 laps to go in stage number 1. Let's have a look at our RPM rundown for tonight, presented by Craven Engines. We got the lap breakdown for tonight, 75 laps the distance. The stages are divided up 20, 40, 75 when the yellow flag will be thrown for the stage conclusions. And then we've also got, this is a 3-mile super speedway we have here in Nevada with 34-degree banked corners, insanely steep. So if we see trouble in these corners, it's likely going to spell death for the entire field. I'll say that. And so definitely something to keep an eye on. See how these drivers handle these extremely banked corners. Is now you see the 27 of Lucas nearly get turned coming off a turn, or coming through turn 3, able to rejoin. So does the 51 of Hernan. But that right there, the treacherous part of Scorcher, the transitions from the straightaways to the corners, very steep, very sudden. The cars do not like to stay settled when you're making that transition. So definitely something to hold on to for the drivers. And then we've also got the fact this is the regular season finale. We've been saying it since the top of the show, but points on the line for the 24 of 4, namely, he is in a terrible spot. I'll just say a terrible spot for the playoffs, needing an incredible day here at Scorcher to point his way north of that cut line. Right now, just outside the top 5, a little bit disconnected from the pack, closing in on 5 laps to go in the stage. And looking like he's coming to pit road this time. Same signal from his teammate Flicker. See if Flicker can get down off the banking from the lead, and he will. Looking like there's a number of cars coming to pit road. Green flag cycle seems to be beginning. Contact between Michigan and Supreme. But pit cycle is starting. All of Bear Motorsports hits pit road together. Must have been a planned stop. Lucas also on pit road. Michigan coming down. Flicker down and away. Ford also down and away. Now, the big thing for these drivers coming off of pit road in this pack, they got to get lined up and they got to get pushing quickly because they cannot waste time, trying to check up and get in line for each other, or trying to draft to each other, because that would cost a lot of time. But you see them very efficient at getting single filed out, and we'll see how quickly they can get up.
Ford flipped.
How quickly they can keep it green. He's fine. How quickly they can get caught up to each other once they get back on the racing surface, as they just have. Common Forge choke. Forza on pit road, as well as the 50 of Sierra and his teammate Hernan coming down all the way to the first box. 12 fuel in the tank for Hernan coming into his box, pushing it all the way. So now we get to see where everyone will cycle out here following this initial green flag stop. Pretty separated is the pack of cars we just saw come on the pit road together. Forza looks like will cycle out to the lead after a quick stop all by himself. And we'll see if the 64 and the 27 can get bumper to bumper here. Maybe even the 48. See if they can push their way up to that 47. That's a big gap to make up, though. But the power of the draft cannot be understated at all, especially at these super speedways. So we'll see if these guys can make the push to catch Forza here. 3 laps to go now in the stage. If you're the 24 of Ford, you've got to be thinking in your head, currently outside of the top 5 in the stage, only the top 5 receive stage points. So it looks like Ford might miss out on stage points, which he desperately needs to make his way above that cut line, not starting the day off, or not starting the night off how he needs to. 2 laps to go. Pit road closes. Lucas and Michigan finally able to get bumper to bumper, give a little bump drive down that front stretch. But I do not think they'll be able to make up that 5-second gap in 2 laps. So now the battle is on for playoff points with this 27 and 48 here. Both of these drivers full time and locked into the playoffs. Or sorry, Lucas not locked into the playoffs, but Flicker in the 48 is. And he's got an opportunity to pick up some more playoff points here at the end of this stage. The top 3 receive playoff points. And now some contact between the 27 and 64 going to bring the 48 right into this battle. And just behind these 3, the 18 of Supreme also locked into the playoffs. If these 2 keep making contact like that, he might be able to get up there and grab some playoff points as well. But for now, Forza going to bring us to the white flag in stage 1. And the battle for second is on. Lucas and Flicker side by side. Michigan looking to make his own way in the middle. Contact made. Lucas goes sliding down the front stretch. Able to save it and come back up. But now Supreme is closer than he's ever been on this, or since this green flag pit stop. Now he's got an opportunity to get some playoff points as well. Will the Bear teammates get together and go past the 64? We'll see. Able to get connected. Michigan still holding second, coming through turns 3 and 4 for the final time. Supreme throwing the block on Lucas. Forza going to come to the line and win stage number 1. And Michigan will take second. Flicker will get the final state or playoff points and take third. And Supreme and Lucas close out the top 5 in the stage. Not what you want to see if you're Ford. You do not want to see that 27 get any play or any stage points. That's directly who you're racing right here. Directly who you're racing for this final playoff spot. And Ford coming across the line 7th, missing out on any stage points. So a strategy conclusion to stage number 1. Ballin will get the lucky dog. Back on the lead lap. And pit road is open.
King, what are the lap times? Not the lap times, the laps.
20, 40, 75. That's the stages, and then the race laps is 75.
Okay. Because I clicked the blue button, so I was like, I don't know if that would mess anything up.
I think it's if you do the official's message. Everybody looks to be in their box. Oh, trouble with Ballin and Zach trying to get into their boxes. And Mace too fast exiting pit road. That'll be a penalty for, or to the back penalty for him.
Back here, Ford.
Road is open a second time. Ford, get behind the pace car. He's probably frozen. Yeah. Lucas, you don't have a drive-through. You're good. That was the 42, not you. Pit road is open a second time. And most of the drivers that stayed out the first time coming down. get a little preview of the all new Shelby Mustang for next season. Zach running the Shelby already.
Did you give him the file?
Ford put it in the Google Doc already, or the Google Drive already for some reason.
Come on, Ford. Fuck him, bro.
Because for some reason he thought nobody else would be making a scheme for the regular season. All right, pit road is closed. Coming to green this time. But we're not going. Never mind. You know what I'm saying. All right, so we'll see the green flag with 16 to go in stage number 2. See if we can get another green flag run going. So I liked what I saw on that last one. Solid racing here at Squatcha. Real flicker. David, you're weird. All right, coming to the choose cone. The one carved David will lead us to it. Forza will follow him, then Flicker, Hernan, and Dragon the top 5. Forza gonna go to the high side, but not before the one of David. Make a late decision to jump to the top. Flicker chooses the bottom. Hernan follows him. Michigan going to follow his teammate to the high side. Dragon going to stay on the bottom. As well as Ford, Sierra, Mace, and Ballin. And then behind the 64 is the 18 of Supreme, 27 of Lucas, and the 31 of Zach on the high side for this restart. So, pretty even spread, coming back to 16 to go in stage 2 now. To complete lap 24 of 75 here in the Dry Desert 400. The regular season coming to a close here tonight at Scorcher. And we're just about ready to get back racing here. Making our way down to the Ohio Edison restart zone. David is on it. Inside line struggling a little bit to get going, but we're back green regardless. 4 wide already. Able to get sorted out. My goodness. Teammates in the back just wall rode right there. Zach pulled a Lightning McQueen right there, enforced by his teammates.
They were on the catch fronts, dude. I see the streaks of the tires. They were on the catch fronts.
I know, I saw it. I got a replay. Oh my goodness. That'll get your attention. Take another look at that incident right there for Zach. Oh, contact in the live box. Flicker trying to get it slowed down on the apron, trying to find somewhere to come back up. Oh my goodness. The 51 of Hernan takes flight. Actually. Oh, well. Due to caution already. Goodness. Oh my goodness. That was... He said, ouch. Jeez, that was crazy. That's our third yellow. All right, pit road open this time. Forza going to lead majority of the field onto pit road. And a few people speeding on entry. Zach and Supreme. And Ballin also speeding. Zach had to back into his box. Open one more time. Supreme is pushing that pit road entry. I tell you what, boy. And Hernan also too fast. What? An APCS bang busted Scorcher. What are we talking about, chat?
What? Come on, dog.
I like how that. I like that's what got you perked up. You said what? Pit road is closed. Yeah, green next time. Oh, Sierra, I saw that. Oh, Michigan, I saw that too. The line does not care if you try going down.
Exactly, bro. I can confirm that because on the line, you feel me?
Just because you touch the line, you still have to stay on the apron until you reach the line. Do I need to clarify that rule? Do I need to clarify that in the rulebook?
They don't read the rulebook anyways.
Because I really feel like that's kind of obvious. Zach, you got to drive to the back. All right.
I want you to drop further to the back.
I'm already. All these motherfuckers behind me are laps fucking down. All right, green this time. Choose cone on the back straight away. Seeing the green flag with 11 to go in stage 2. Forza will be the first to the cone, followed by David. I don't want to put it on the truck. I can promise your ass, I don't want to put it on the truck. Oh my god, I live
This is a waste of my life.
Feel like a monkey getting a football. All right, choose cone. Force it to the high side, followed by Lucas Mace. And Supreme, Zach, and Ballin. Bottom side occupied by David, Ford, Dragon, Flicker, Michigan, Hernan, and Sierra. Zach, you all right? Alrighty. 47-1 front row, headed for the Ohio Edison restart zone. Forza the control car on the outside. Becoming a trend here tonight at Scorcher. Control car taking the outside into the Ohio Edison restart zone, and we're back green. Russell. Oh no.
Watch this guy knock out his laps.
Oh, he's sliding. Oh my god. Holy shit. Caution comes back out immediately. What was that?
Dragon, pass me. Right, pass me.
Michigan just caught air. Dragon hit a clip and caught air.
Clips? There are no clips here. What happened?
He caught a clip. That's how he flipped. I was watching it. He got turned sideways and caught a clip. Let's have another look. Oh, for the race back, by the way. Look at this racing. Scorcher is proving me wrong. Luke is going to take the race back over Forza. Oh my goodness, let's have a look at what happened here. I don't know if Michigan flipped, but he was spinning. I don't think he flipped. I think Dragon's the only one that flipped. My mind kind of... I think I blacked out when I saw Dragon catch air. Alright. So I'm not sure where Mace was going right there on the front straightaway. Just turned to left. Actually, no. Looks like Supreme turns right to Mace. Hooks him down the racetrack, collects Flicker. And can't get it slowed down. Mace just loses grip. Oh my gosh. Catches Dragon, and Dragon catches a clip, goes flying through the air, comes back down, gets hit again. Car rolls over. Michigan goes for a slide. Ballin also collected, trying to avoid. And the yellow flag flies. Pit road is open. Wow. Let's have one more look at that. Yeah, it looks like Supreme's car hooked to the right, like this track likes to do the cars, and then he got into the 42. And then Mace just starts spinning on the apron. Oh yeah, hit again by Supreme on the apron. That's what spun him out. God almighty. Oh man, pit road open once again. Everybody coming down. Should be able to make it to the end from here, I think. And to the stage. So not surprised to see everybody coming down, actually. Pit road open one more time before we come to the pink flag. Supreme gonna come down, top off, Hernan as well. I like that call by both of those drivers. Surprised there's not more people coming down a second time to top off. Supreme too far through his box. I don't think Supreme cares about pit road tonight.
He's Kyle Busch, man.
Yeah, just knocking down cones and shit. Alrighty. Pit road entry is closed. So we'll go green with 6 to go in the stage. Stage 2 has definitely been a little more chaotic, definitely more caution-ridden than stage 1. Only had 1 yellow on lap 1 in stage 1. Then we went green all the way the rest of the way through. But I believe this is our second or third yellow in stage 2. I think second. So that would make it 4, including the stage yellow. I expected D1 to be a little cleaner than D2, if I'm being honest. That's usually the trend. Except in maybe Nashville. Nashville was rough. Alrighty.
I just want to say, oh, well.
Go ahead. Dom, if you're speaking, I can't hear you.
I'm not speaking.
Oh. Wait. I thought you were going to say something.
Yeah, I was going to say something. I'm going to forget about it.
Alright. Coming to the shoes cone this time. David going to be the first to it. Ford in second. Got a good opportunity for some stage points if he can hold on to this track position here. Definitely needed. Take another look at his point situation coming into tonight. P11, first outside of the cut line, only driver below the cut line with a chance to make it. It was going to be a bit of a long shot, especially how he started out stage 1. Did not get any stage points. Meanwhile, the 27 of Lucas picked up, I believe, 2 stage points. Finished 5th, I think. Might have gotten 4 if he finished 4th. But now Ford going to be restarting on the front row with his teammate behind him with just 6 laps to go in stage 2. So good opportunity for him to capitalize, pick up some stage points, and Flicker as well if he can finish inside the top 3, get some playoff points, and aid himself in this first round of the playoffs, which he has already locked into. So Bear Motorsports on the bottom front 2 rows. And then it's David and Forza making up the outside first 2, coming to the Ohio Edison zone. Ohio Edison restart zone once again. Even start for both lines. David not able to clear. Ford getting a good shot from Flicker. Able to stay on the inside going into 1. Many more cars lined up on the bottom right now. Top line is organized, but they just don't have strength in numbers. Oh, contact! There goes Sierra sideways. Able to save it, though, with some help from his teammate. So we'll stay green, coming around to 5 to go this time at the line. David going to pull down and clear the inside line. Flicker still all over the bumper of his teammate Ford. The third Bear Motorsports car, Supreme, 4th in line on the high side right now as they run, is now Forza and David get together on the high side, jackknife together. They're going to lose the lead and second in any track position that they had gained prior. But now Ford advances to the lead with 5 to go in stage 2. Flicker still on his bumper. And now no competition from the high side. Just got to hold that car on the yellow line, keep his 48 with him. And let Flicker play defensive. It was these two coming to the checkered flag last season at Elwood, but flipped. Flicker took the checkered flag forward, followed him to the line. Now Flicker trying to repay his team owner and push him to the stage win here at Scorcher, maybe a precursor for the finish of the race. Behind these 2 Chevrolets is 2 Drone Strike Racing teammates, Dragon and Lucas, both nose to tail in 3rd and 4th. Starting a single file out on all the way through the bottom now. Everybody might be biding their time until go time for this stage win here, which would probably be around 2 to go, maybe even the white flag, if anybody's feeling risky enough to wait that long. Ford, though, doing a very good job of holding this lead. Flicker doing a great job of keeping him in front of him on the bottom. Oh, they got misaligned. Flicker got shoved out of line. Now he's stuck on the high side. Ford gonna have to make the smart move and stay on the bottom, maintain the lead. But now Dragon, a non-teammate, is on the back bumper of the 24. He's not gonna play nice with Ford at all. He wants to get some playoff points. He's locked in already. He wants to get these maximum playoff points here in the stage and help himself in this first round of the playoffs. Lucas is well in third, trying to keep Ford out of the playoffs. He's the final one in. Now, though, 27 shoved out of line, some contact with his teammate. Not going to be able to get back up. Probably going to have to lift to the back of this line. Ford, though, still in control of the field here. Flicker not falling too far back, actually. Able to get back in line in fifth. Oh, whoa! Michigan just went upside down. But it looks to be a one-car incident and will stay green. Pit road closes with 2 laps to go in the stage. Flicker and David now looking to make the high side work a little bit further back. Oh, Zach around in the back. Contact with his teammate Lucas again. 27 not making many friends here tonight at Scorcher. Not what you want to do right before the playoffs. Definitely not. 24 Ford, though, still in command of the pack, coming around to the white flag in stage 2. Oh, no, free from third. Up and over into the outside wall. Hit again. Caution gonna fly. And Ford will win stage 2 under yellow. Well.
Oh, this is race back.
Yeah, race back. Never mind. Forgot it doesn't freeze. So he's gotta stay ahead of this 26 for about 2 more miles to complete the stage victory, but some trouble behind these two. Left the 26 with no pushing help, so it's going to be no massive runs for Ford to have to block, so we'll see what Dragon does. 3 and 4 for the final time. And Ford going to come around to win stage number 2 here at Scorcher, going to make his playoff trek a little bit easier. Now he's got to finish it out. He's likely getting a must-win at this point. Got to finish out and win the race. Dragon also collecting some playoff points. Mace, where are you going? Mace is probably frozen. He's probably frozen. Oh, he's parking it. Yeah, he drove it to halfway and called it a night. One of the drivers in the playoff battle, but he should be high enough above the cut line to be good, especially making it to halfway and receiving halfway points. He'll receive points credits for a 13th place finish here tonight. So pit road is open. Ford gonna lead the entire field on. Dragon too far through his box on entry. Oh, and Sierra stops in the middle of the pit lane trying to get into his. Lucas speeding on entry. Everybody else looks good in their boxes. Pit road open one more time under this caution sequence. Michigan gonna come down.
I got a clip of them doing that. Really, both of them for 1 out of 3 came up on Michigan. Should have dropped behind Michigan, and Forza just came up on them and started being stupid. So just give them a 1 out of 4 for both of them. I got the clips for both of that.
Hey, gearing up for our longest stage of the night. Likely going to be going green with 31 to go or 31 to go in the race. All the way to the stage or to the race distance of 75 laps.
I was gonna say, obviously I'm just rambling and no one really cares. But I'm glad Scorcher finally found a spot. Everybody was scared. Well, it was really me. I was just, treat this track as my own child, a virtual track. Just crazy, but glad I finally found something, found a middle ground, and able to put on some solid racing in both series, really. Still there, King?
Yeah.
Okay, I thought I got disconnected.
No.
Great this time. Huh.
Alrighty. Sorry, Russell. I just now saw your request.
Hold on.
Shut up, Flicker.
Should have said something.
Cameron Chandler's better than you.
Should have said something in the official's message. I would have seen it earlier. Coming to the green flag this time. Choose cone will be in action on the backstretch. See, Ford once again going to lead us to the choose. 50 of Sierra in line behind him this time, then 27 of Lucas follows him. First 4 all to the bottom. And then David the first to the top. David the first to move to the top, followed by
He hit
Forza.
the cone.
Who?
The 51 hit the cone. Okay, never mind. He's like, I don't know.
Alrighty. Thorne and David, your front row. Coming back to the Ohio Edison Restart Zone to kick off stage number 3 in the Dry Desert 400 regular season finale for the Cup Series. Going to be setting our playoff field tonight. And this is the stage that matters. Ford nearly getting hooked right at the line, but he's able to hang on to it. We're back green to Scorcher. Of Sierra got nudged off the bottom and then couldn't cover the top in time. Now stranded in the middle, no man's land right here. Oh, gonna come back up though. Contact with 31 of Zach. Good save by Zach, able to save it now forward around in the middle of the field. Also able to get it turned back around, but loses the lead, loses track position. Now he's got to make his way back up to the front of the field. David now to the lead of the race. Supreme in second. First time we've called his name at the front of the field tonight, I believe. And then, oh my gosh, Sierra. Contact with Forza, I think, and Supreme. Forza now in the middle. Trying to find somewhere to get back in line. Oh, and sliding he goes, able to catch it. David doing the same thing he did last night. Well, actually, not the same thing, but just ripping the top tonight in the Cup Series. We saw him last night in the Break Series run the bottom and then drift up high, looking for that run off the corner. But now he's been really committed to the high side all the way throughout the corner, and it's been working for him. But now goes to the bottom supreme this time to the top of the track. Teammates nose to tail on the high side of the racetrack, Flicker and Supreme trying to push each other out to the front of the field.
Better get your ass off the wall.
Supreme leading the field around the high side of the racetrack now. Saw this in stage 1. Flicker trying to run the high side from the lead. Everybody stayed in line and followed. Looks like Supreme trying to follow that trend here as he now starts to lead a few laps here tonight.
50, get your ass off the wall. What is with you guys riding the wall, bro? Y'all tight or something? Oh crap, what the heck happened?
Shit.
What just happened?
Forza jumped out of his car.
What a joke. What a joke.
All right.
What a joke. And this is the masterclass right here. Wow.
Yikes.
These mistakes from Forza is getting too common. It's like Kyle Larson now. Very fast, but dumb mistakes.
There goes our green flag run. I was enjoying that. Golly.
Bro, get off the track,
I know,
bro.
almighty. Oh man, pit road is open. Definitely can't make it all the way, but a little bit closer to the distance.
Supreme to the back. 18 to the back.
Forza, make sure you start your engine. Well, that was fun while it lasted.
Yeah.
But back under yellow for
Radicals here.
the 6th time, I think, tonight. I believe this is our 6th yellow. Got some pretty nice pictures during that run, too. Oh, I never posted the D2 pictures. I guess I'll just post them all at the same time.
And 127 to the back.
Lots of people got on pit road the second time. Why does this keep? I need to go into Discord and make it so that the officials can put themselves on the stage. I don't know why it's not already like that. I feel like it was at a point too.
Maybe next time. Oh, we got one car upside down. A Forza. Oh my god. Forza.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on with them, man. It's like Jimmy
Corey
Johnson.
LaJoy is out of control, man.
Crazy
No,
fast, but
he's
Jimmy
like
Johnson
Shane
starts
Hill.
showing signs of, yeah.
27, 18.
It's like fucking Corey LaJoy lived in Michigan, and Denny Hamlin said, "Corey LaJoy is out of control, man."
Green this time.
God, that was funny. So, alrighty, coming to the choose cone. David gonna lead us to it. Ford, second to choose, and then Michigan in the 64, Dragon in the 26, and Flicker in the 48. The top 5. See how they divide themselves up. David goes to the high side as expected. Flicker follows his teammate on the bottom, as well as Michigan going to the bottom instead of following his teammate. That's interesting. Usually those two are nose to tail at these super speedways, but Supreme will go to the high side and fill in that spot. as well as Lucas on the high side. So 24-1 front row, David the control car. Once again on the high side. Coming to 21 laps to go, it's Scorcher. Oh, 24 gets absolutely lost through the middle on the restart. Able to find his teammate and stop the bleeding. That might have been the plan, actually. Get right in front of Flicker, see if they can make their way up to the front. Supreme, unfortunately, unable to find a spot in line. He's going to be left to the outside. Let's see if he can make it work, though. We just saw we saw him leading the outside before that yellow came out. There goes Dragon.
Oh,
And Zach flips. Keep it green. Keep it green.
Yeah, we're good. We're good. We're good. No caution. No caution.
I keep spectating David, thinking that he's Michigan because of the Dynaco car. Golly.
Ooh.
Starting to line up on the bottom once again. Bear Motorsports bumper to bumper once again. Sprite Cranberry twins. They're not twins. Brothers. Ford and Flicker on the bottom. Michigan in control. There goes Hernan. Nice save by the 51. Looked like contact with the 27.
Another 18 got into it a little bit.
Oh.
Yeah.
5-car breakaway here at the front of the field. Let's see if those 5 behind him can maybe get organized, get in line, and make their way back up. Ford in second, currently in a good spot here. If he can hold this spot throughout the rest of the race, still got a pit stop on the horizon, but we can log some laps before we reach that, as long as we stay green. Oh, and there goes the 64. Oh, and back up into traffic. We're not going to stay green. Are we?
No, you were still green.
No,
Still
we
green.
shouldn't.
Scott. Okay. Yep.
Shouldn't
Oh,
stay
okay, there you
green.
go. There we
Those
go.
Cars.
Ford. Oh my god.
Oh, and Ford flips.
Ford.
I shouldn't have said
Caution.
anything.
Race back. Dude was like Brendan gone. All right, race back.
Cream just drove right around Lucas for the race back. It's that high line for you. 18 leads with 18 to go.
Hey, that rhymes.
You still green or yellow?
No, it's
Caution.
yellow. It's yellow.
Okay, because
You're already out there.
18 leads. Yeah, when you were saying
Yeah.
18 leads, but I was like,
Yeah. Oh boy. Still just out of the fuel range.
Mid road's open.
Most of the field down pit road on the first lap. Just a few cars stay out. Sierra and the Dynaco Racing Motorsports teammates. David in Michigan.
Wasn't Sierra the guy that was crashing out yesterday?
Yes,
Yeah.
yes. At the end of the D2 race, yes, Sierra crashed the fuck out.
Well, Lucas, if you're wondering why everyone's racing you so hard, the 50 and a few others, maybe why.
Yeah. Yeah.
I think Sierra was confusing you for your brother.
The preem to the back. Ooh, fuck, that's gonna bite him in the ass. 27 to the back. That's also gonna bite him in the ass.
Well, while we're under
A
caution
lot of
here in the
things
middle of
can
a
happen.
sequence, let's take a look at this breaking news out of the Napa Auto Parts Racing Association Development Hub over the week. Had some testing sessions go down, and let me pull up this statement released by developers. I gotta go find it. There it is. All right, so Tuesday, December 16th, multiple Napa drivers took to the tracks in a test session that focused on the intermediate packages. Head developer King said following the Kansas weekend, while the racing product this weekend was miles better than last season's Kansas races, I believe there is a lot of room to improve still and make the bulk of next season's schedule produce even better. So during the test session, developers experimented with reduced drag and recentered downforce from the spoiler, splitter, rear diffuser, and more components. Ultimately, it was decided on between drivers and developers that the best product came from reduced drag via the front splitter and more sensitive downforce via the rear diffuser. So, these adjustments will bring a weaker draft impact and a stronger dirty air impact to the intermediates, and we will first see this in action in 2 weeks at Darlington to kick off the playoffs. So, definitely something to keep an eye on next weekend. And should hopefully just better the racing product at the intermediates for this season and next season and seasons to come. So, fun news there. And here we come to the 1-2 green signal given by the flagman. There's not actually a flagman. We should bring the flagman back. You remember when we had the flagman for
Yes, for sundown. I mentioned that. Yeah, and that the only thing that differed was the fire suits.
Yeah, I can make a generic Napa official fire suit.
I'll see if I can find it. It's in the group somewhere. The sundown group. Just copy it, put it in. I'll put it in the dev studio.
I think I have it in my own dev studio. Let me check.
Alright,
Choose gone.
27, you make sure you drop to the back.
What do we name him?
Yeah, I do have it. I don't remember what we named him. To the choose. David and Forza the front row. Michigan gonna follow his teammate this time. Jarrero teammates split up. Hernan on the high side, Sierra on the bottom. Same case with Bear. Ford on the bottom, Flicker on the top. Dragon also on the high side, followed by Supreme. Zach and Paulin also on the high side, it looks like.
Ballin's here? What the hell?
Yeah, Ballin's been here the whole time. I'm surprised he stayed the whole time. David once again.
This is super speedway.
Yeah. David once again on the front row for another restart. I believe the control car. Headed for the Ohio Edison restart zone once again. 14 to go at Scorcher. Good jump for the inside line as well. David well out ahead of the field. Able to move up and block the 47 before jumping back to the bottom in front of his teammate. Forza though, good run off the high side, and he's got help. Michigan a little squirrely off of turn 2. Little contact with the 50 put him in that position. Couldn't stay on the bumper of the 1. Forza clears for the lead. Contact between teammates on the bottom. able to rejoin the surface efficiently. Now Flicker in the middle of 3 wide between Michigan and Hernan, going to get back in line on the high side in front of his teammate Supreme. Hernan going to drop to the bottom though and lead this line now. Try and take his momentum to the front of the field. Here comes a big push as well. Forza and Flicker. 1 and 2 on the high side. Supreme in third. Oh, wow. Aggressive pushing right there between Flicker to the back of Forza. Almost got him into trouble, but they're able to stay connected and stay together on the high side. Oh, big block from Hernan on David. It's going to put Michigan now in the middle 3 wide, not where he wants to be, I'm sure. High side is looking very organized up there. Got 3 veterans running that high side. Force it back to Supreme.
Ooh.
But you got a lot of young drivers on the bottom. Just ahead of Ford, trying to get sorted out, trying to get some momentum going. But that high side is steady. Gonna be hard to pass them when they're that organized. We've seen the top side be very, very successful tonight. Now, I wouldn't say dominant, but it's been very successful. Looking dominant right now, though, the way Forza, Flicker, and Supreme are running it. Team Michigan now moved to the high side in front of Dragon from the bottom. Oh, Flicker and Forza get misaligned. Here comes 48 to the middle now. Teammate's going to stay outside of him, though. Going to stay on the high side with Forza. Flicker now in the sucker hole in the middle. '51 still leading the charge on the bottom. David trying to get that inside line going as well. Ford also in third in line on the bottom. Oh! Contact with David and Hernan goes wrong. David gonna have to drop out. Ford now advances to second on the bottom. Close call for Flicker there in third 3. And he's able to get to the bottom now. Forza holds the lead. Supreme in second now. What will he do? Will he stay on the high side or will he move to the bottom? Ford sideways fishtailing down the front straightaway. Now he's going to the inside of the 51. Hernan moves to the high side. Bad push between him and Dragon though. 5 wide.
5 wide. Oh, Supreme.
Forza's getting turned.
Come on.
Oh my god.
Keep it green.
Supreme.
Keep it green. Keep it green.
Oh,
Oh,
Flicker.
maybe not. Flicker upside down. Nope, keep it green.
He saves it.
Oh my god.
Keep it green.
Still green.
Why is it not going green?
Still green. Supreme now out to the lead. He's got some car links over the field. And they're all separated as well. No momentum in the pack. Gonna regenerate here on this front straightaway though. Oh, teammates get together. Zach and Lucas on the front straightaway gonna collect Ford. Gonna be forced to drop back and remerge at the tail end of the field. Or the pack, excuse me. Not what you need to happen this late in this race. If you're the 24, you gotta stay up front in a must-win situation for the 24 to make the playoffs. His task just got a lot more harder now as well. Relegated to the tail end of this lead pack. His teammate Supreme, though, leading the race. Not sure there's much he can do from that position to aid his teammate, but we will see. Supreme winless on the year so far. He would love to snap that streak here tonight at Scorcher. Dates back to New Orleans last season, I think.
New Orleans, yeah.
I believe that was a playoff opener last season as well.
Yeah, that was.
I'm surprised
Yeah,
they're
so-
still that far out.
Just about a season ago, this is when Supreme got his last victory in the Cup Series.
Oh, David around. He saved it.
Oh, Dragon, big move to the bottom. Michigan sideways across the nose. Somehow able to hold on.
51 has caught the 18. Oh, they're trying to wreck.
As the cars yanking to the side again.
No, they don't yank to the side in the middle. That
Yes, they
was
do.
intentional.
They
no,
do,
not
they
in the
do.
middle, coming out.
Yes, they do.
Bro, I was racing there. I know. They yank coming out
We
of.
weren't racing these
coming out of
cars.
the- Oh. So how does Russell know?
I don't know.
He used to do that a lot
Exactly,
in
bro.
D2
No one
cars.
knows.
He used to do that a lot in the D2 cars, though.
Looking forward, making his way back up on the high side. Cracking the top 5 now.
And
Ford is driving his ass off. Look at him. He knows what's at stake. He knows what he needs to do.
These guys
And
are
he put
not
it together.
in line. That's why these guys aren't catching up. They're not working together. Not in line. Slowing
Yeah.
down and catching up.
Supreme was close to victory earlier this season at Atlanta, but contact with his teammate Flicker on the white flag took him out of contention for the win. That win ended up going to the 87 of Thearchy, who we have not seen in months.
Upline's starting to form now. They're starting to catch the 18.
A lot of potential first-time winners here at the front of the field as well. The 51 of Hernan, multi-time winner in the Break Series, but never seen victory lane in the Cup Series. Same thing could be said for his teammate Sierra in the 50. 27 of Luke has been so close so many times this season since he's been in competition. Then the 26 of Dragon, two-time winner on the year, won the Daytona 500 and the Brickyard 400, stacking the crown jewels this year. And then the 24 of Ford,
Ooh!
Big block.
100 plus race winless streak for Ford, trying to snap it here and make his way into the playoffs all in one swift move here tonight at Scorcher. Field coming around to 5 laps to go. Supreme leading the way. A beautiful brand new Miller Lite race car, looking to put it in victory lane here in his first showing tonight at Scorcher. He's been one of the stronger cars on that high side, and he's leading the way around right now, right up on that
He
wall.
won Talladega, by the way.
What?
That is how he won Talladega during
Oh
season
yeah, that
6 and 7.
Highline Talladega race. He won that one.
Yeah.
All right. Well, Supreme has a past of ripping the top on these super speedways.
Ford's the first one to the bottom.
Oh, Ford's pitting.
I think we're going to get a fuel situation because these guys are getting low on fuel.
Yeah, Ford's coming to pit road. Zach coming to pit road. Hernan, a late decision. Ballin also coming down. Late race pit stops could throw a wrench in some of these drivers' plans. Got to be perfect, especially if you're the 24. No room for error.
Is this the first time you see green flag pits, or?
No, we've had a few green flag stops, or I think we had maybe one in stage 1.
Okay.
That might have been the only one. So
Forza's
now the
saving
lead
fuel
pack
again, so
dwindles down.
Don't be surprised if you see Forza come out of nowhere. He's saving fuel again.
Lead pack dwindles down
Turning
to about 7.
Ford's gonna be maybe the first off.
Next wave of cars hitting pit road. Supreme from the lead, followed by Lucas, Sierra, Dragon, Michigan all coming down. Flicker and David, the lone cars to stay out now. Pit road closes next time the leader comes by, so these two have to come to pit road this time if they're gonna pit. Oh, 27 speeding on entry. That's one of the cars Ford is racing for that final playoff spot.
Supreme misses his box.
Supreme has to back up. Gonna cost him time as well. Michigan cleanly in his box. Sierra already coming down the pit lane after service. Just gas and goes. Gas and goes is all we should be seeing.
Look at the pit road.
Now where
Pit
will
road
they
closes.
where will they rejoin where would they rejoin the pack? Here comes the 51 of Hernan. He's the first car on that
He's the
first
first lead.
strategy. Yeah, gonna come with momentum up to his teammate as well. Not gonna be able to get past his teammate. Gonna pull up alongside and get in line.
Oh my god, no way.
I don't think Forza can make it with 2 to go.
David yet to hit pit road. Looks like he's gonna try and make it last all the way.
He might be able to.
Flicker coming off of pit road. This would be David's second Cup Series win after getting it done earlier this season at Chicago Street Course in the Dynaco Racing Motorsports development car. Here he comes around to the white flag, though, still under power. I think he's got enough to make it. Could he rain on the parade of the playoff drivers and come in as a substitute and collect the third win of the season for the one car? Definitely looks like it. No, nothing in the rearview mirror.
No way, he's gonna do the Scorcher sweep.
Flicker rejoins to second as well. Good point stay incoming for him. Or sorry, third. Forza is still on the racetrack. He's in second. Wow. Is David going to strategize into Cup Series win number 2?
Sweeping the weekend.
Right, yeah, completing. Oh my God, David. About to sweep the weekend himself.
Oh my god.
At Scorcher. Off of turn 4, still under power. God. David has conquered the Scorcher Arena and he will win the Dry Desert 400. Wow. Strategy reigns supreme. What a win. Second of the season.
And Forza's gonna
substituting
make it
for his
well.
teammate. Forza also going to come across the line second. Just enough fuel to make it.
God almighty.
Flicker going to take third. Looks like Sierra's going to get fourth.
Where's Ford going to finish?
Hernan takes... Ooh, that's close. Yeah, Hernan takes fifth over Dragon.
Ooh.
Ford comes across the line, P8.
Uh-oh.
And that's the season for the 24. Ford will unfortunately miss the playoffs in season 9. Heartbreak on the pit box. Heartbreak in the team for Ford.
I believe he missed it 14 points.
Poor last few weeks leading up to this. Put him in this position. Was above the cut line before Martinsville. And some poor finishes put him below the cut line coming into tonight. Nearly impossible to make it above the cut line. Needed an incredible day. Won stage 2. Needed to finish out and win the race. Could not do it. The one of David reigning on the parade, strategizing his way into his second Cup Series win of his career. And he will sweep the weekend himself. That's Scorcher. The win will count for his teammate Hobbs, driver of the one car, but I'm sure he'll take that win himself. What a weekend put together by Dynaco Racing Motorsports, put together by this driver. And I'm sure wherever Hobbs is, I'm sure he's watching, cheering on his teammate as he will burn it down here at Scorcher. Now he gets to come to BGE Victory Lane. Excuse me. Win number 3 on the season for the one car. And while he will only receive half points, the win is full. Team owner Michigan accompanying him in pit road.